up? I'm Raphael Saadiq, and you're listening to MVRemix.com.
www.mvremix.com.
Was your singing voice something which came naturally, or did you get taught how to sing?
100% natural.
Okay.
Okay, here going back.
Hey. Over your career, what would be one thing that you can think of that you'd wish you'd done differently above anything else? And what would you say you're most proud of and wouldn't change for the world?
I don't know. I don't think it's nothing that I would change that I did.
Yeah.
Proud of is that I just now doing a solo record.
Do you think R&B has evolved? Yeah. Do you think R&B has evolved nicely over the years, or is this era experiencing a lot of monotonous subject matter and commercial releases?
Very.
Hello?
Where it came from is definitely in a weak stage.
I can't seem to hear most of your answers for some reason. The phone connection seems to be odd.
You can barely hear me?
Yeah. It's pretty weak
Yeah.
here. It comes out sporadically, with some stuff being really loud and the rest of it being really, really quiet.
It's loud now.
Yeah, it's loud now.
I think that music, R&B music, is in a state of, not so good, but then, from where it came from when R&B started, it lost a lot of depth, I think.
Yeah.
Ages of, Al Green and Otis Redding and, real soul R&B music, what used to be called R&B music is not no more. Everything has to change, but I think it changed a lot. It got better, and it kept getting better. Then it started to go down, and I think it may be on its way back up now.
Nice. Alright, so OPH. Now, I'm in Vancouver, BC, and if you hadn't heard, this place is notoriously known for being fond of the greener substance. Now, I'm wondering, do you smoke for relaxation, creativity, both, or neither?
Relaxation.
Does it influence your creativity at all?
Sometimes, but not really. I don't really smoke and write.
Yeah. Explain to me Gospel-delic.
Gospel-delic is, I came up with the term for it. It means truth.
Yeah.
Truth in the music. The music is true. Most of the lyrics are true, and have some sarcasm and fun to them. And the delic part is to experiment with sound and be a little crazy at times.
It's still kind of going back and forth with how loud it is over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, who or what has influenced you over the years, and are there any records without your own album that you could call instant vintage?
New records or old records?
Either.
Only old records. Every old record that I like from funk records or funkadelic, that's instant vintage. Donny Hathaway is instant vintage. First came out.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, I couldn't hear any of that. I heard I think I heard a bit about Al Green, but then it just basically went really quiet.
Parliament is instant vintage.
Nice. So, having your own production company, record label, and studio would imply that we'll be seeing more gems of yours and potentially some other artists emerging. Can you provide any information on future occurrences with Pookie Records?
Right right now I'm working on Willie Max,
Uh-huh.
possible some other groups. It's kind of up in the air right now.
As an R&B singer, if you could do your own version of Best of Both Worlds, which hip-hop artist would you work with?
Nas.
Nice. Why the title Instant Vintage for your album?
Well, it's a contradiction of words, and I'm a vintage type of person. We just take it, 50 days. I collect a lot of vinyl.
Yeah.
Production team do too. So we just know that when you pick up vinyl, the second you pick it up is no matter if the record's new or old, DJs they protect vinyl like it's old, like it's vintage, like they'll never get another one.
Yeah.
That's how I came up with Instant Vintage.
Why did you enlist who you enlisted to be featured upon the album?
Yes?
Why did you choose to have Angie Stone and D'Angelo and T-Boz above maybe other singers?
Angie Stone, I work with Angie Stone a lot.
Yeah.
And she was, just around, and she always pops up in the middle of the day, middle of the night, wanting to work on something. And she was bringing Calvin Richardson by to let me hear him, and he ended up singing on the record also. And I'm working on his album right now.
Nice. This isn't a question, but it's sort of a request and some fan input. I really think you should release a single Excuse Me if you haven't already got that in the works, because everyone that I've had listen to it has felt it unbelievably. So that's definitely something you should work on.
Thank you.
Getting that single out, because that's just slick. Let's see. How was it to be at the helm in directing your first video, and why did you choose to do that?
I felt like, if I wrote the song and I created it from an instrument myself, what better person, than me to direct the video, to show the visual to people.
Yeah. On Tech 2 on Instant Vintage, there are examples of people trying to get favors from you in the way of you hooking them up with other celebrities. How do you react to this sort of situation? Are you eager to help, or do you think of it in a stalker fashion?
Say it again?
On Tech 2, you have a load of people trying to get you to hook them up with other people like Janet Jackson. There's little jokes there. Now, when that happens in real life, do you think of it as something you could help people with to meet the other celebrities, or do you think of it in a stalker fashion?
No, I don't think about it in a stalker fashion. When people, my friends say stuff like that, they usually just playing anyway.
Okay.
They want to meet them if they saw song with me, but they're just just popping off something, just talking, just to be hearing their stuff talk.
Aside from promotion for the album, and of course the release of the album, what else are you working on?
I'm working on Calvin Richardson right now. That's the guy on an Angie Stone song.
Cool. Now, way back when I was in the UK, when Let's Get Down was released, I remember me and a whole group of friends loving it, and, well, brings back a lot of good memories. Now I'm wondering, are there any Toni releases, or maybe talks about releasing in the works?
No.
Not a good thing. What's the current situation with Lucy Pearl, and what's your take on the replacement situation of Dawn Robinson with Joy?
Joy is like a real way that she was putting the record out. She sort of just came out to help out. It was the best for the group to continue at present time.
I didn't manage to hear any of that, unfortunately. It kept chopping up really badly.
Are you on a cell phone or something?
No, I'm not. I'm on a home phone.
I said, know, the replacement thing was a must. It was needed, and at that time it was the correct thing to do was to make the switch.
Yeah. Are there any last words you'd like to put to your fans or potential fans?
I'd like to say, thanks for the support, and I'll see you when I'm in town. Don't miss it. You wouldn't want to miss it.